welcome. I'll wait for a few moments till some people come in the room. Oh, you know what I'm going to do? Light some incense. Just 1 second. I forgot that part. Just give me a second here. Alright, got some incense going. So how's everybody's week gone? Good? I decided this evening that I'm going to do a pick a card with tea leaf cards. I'm also going to be doing a collective reading in the end and actually using a teacup and doing a tea leaf reading with the actual cup at the end. So, haven't used these cards in a little while, and I have 3 piles here. The first one I have is amethyst. The second one is a clear quartz crystal. It's in a sphere shape. And I have rhodolite. So, the first one, I was sensing that those of you who are trying to release things a lot, hang on a second, I'm going to turn the music down a little bit more. So, I feel like the first pile here is directed to those of you releasing things. Anybody who's trying to overcome smoking addictions, I'm feeling, or any kind of addictions, in fact. I feel like there's a real connection with this one. But, you know, we'll see what the cards say, but that's pile number 1. Pile number 2 is a clear quartz sphere. I feel like this is more about like maybe more spiritual energy coming in and how you can relate it in your everyday life. And this one here I feel is related concerning love life. So any one of these stones here, if you're dealing with that, will help you through your situation if you have that going on. All right, so we'll begin with pile 1. So I would like you to, you know, have picked a pile here, and I'm going to begin to read pile 1. We have the owl. I'll just hold it up if I can a little bit there for you. They're quite small cards, so we have coins. We have flowers. We have tinkered. Unicorn. We have star. Whoop. Oh, an extra card snuck in there. Parrot. That's very interesting. Oh, and you have wishbone. And you have scale. Isn't this an interesting reading, guys? You got an extra card in there snuck in. That's awesome. All right. So, I feel like there has been some very, very difficult lessons come to you. However, I do feel here with the owl card that those of you who are dealing with trying to achieve things, trying to overcome bad habits or old habits, old ways of thinking, there seems to be a whole new way about thinking right now. And it is concerning your finances, so that's really fantastic. I really like to see this. You are wisening up to the fact when you care for yourself correctly and are in correct relationships, correct friendships, I feel like correct everything, correct job, and you have been afraid to release old things is what I'm sensing with this group. The other thing is that you're gaining much more finances. That's what I'm sensing right now. I feel like if you're thinking about changing a job, it's a really good time to be getting your resume ready this weekend. I feel like there's extra stuff coming in, or you may already have it for the weekend. I feel like there's a lot of wishes, and this is a very magical reading, I have to tell you. We have the flowers and we have tankard here. So on this hand, I feel like there's a lot of festivities going on. I feel like some of you may be having like family celebrations, or you may have had some parties planned with friends for a long time. I feel like this is very social, very gathering around this week, and I feel like it starts tonight. So if you guys are going out tonight, you're going to have a lot of fun. If you plan on staying home, I feel like you should get your butt out, you should call some friends up, and you should go out. That's what I'm sensing. Listen, you have the Star and the Unicorn. This is so magical. Okay, you're supposed to be at this time having some extreme wishes come your way. So those of you who have picked pile 1, if you're thinking about a wish, or I feel like even somebody that you want, I feel like things are like coming to you in an even way. I feel like there's a lot of synchronicities around. I feel like today you may have noticed double numbers. That's what I'm sensing. You may have noticed double numbers. Look we have the wishbone and the star in the first reading. I don't know what you guys are cooking up, but it's amazing. You have scales and you have parrot. So this is dealing with love, you guys. You're calling in an energy of love correctly. You're calling in an energy of the correct finances, the wisdom of the correct relationships around you. I love this reading. Whoever's picked this side, you guys are going to have some amazing times this weekend. You're going to have, I feel like you're going to have a wish come true for you. I feel like those of you who are desiring right now something, whoever has picked pile number 1 out of the 3 piles, and this is the amethyst stone, I'm telling you, your wishes, whatever you're thinking of, whatever the things that you're giving your energy direction to, your will direction to, it's coming to manifest. You've got things going on here this weekend. If you guys, I'm going to tell you, I feel this. I feel like a lot of you who are listening right now, you don't have a lot of stuff going on, but I feel like this is going to be one of the most magical weekends you have ever had. I also feel those of you who are listening, I'm telling you, by mid next week, by the full moon, I feel this expansion of energy coming in for you. And there's this is meant to be for the weekend, but they're telling me strongly here for you guys to pay attention to what's going on, I think it might be Tuesday or Wednesday, the full moon. I don't have my calendar nearby, but I feel like on the full moon day, one of those days, something's going to manifest this weekend that you're going to get on those days. It's extremely magical. I'm so happy for you. There's balance in things that have been disruptive. That's awesome. I like to see that. Okay, so we're going to now move into the pile number 2. And this is the sphere. In pile number 2, you have the quill, you have haystack, you have broom, you have bird perched, chair filled, wreath, ink pot, and fly. The energy that I'm sensing here, I feel like you're cleaning, okay, first of all, I feel like you're cleaning out energy. I feel like there's energy of people around you that have perched themselves around you and are actually pulling energy from you. I feel sort of this vampiric energy. However, I feel like you're waiting for news. There's something coming to you. There's a package coming to you over this weekend, or news coming to you this weekend, that you want to clean something out of your life. I feel like it's coming to you in writing. It could be a text message. It could be an actual letter. I find it hard that an actual letter, but maybe an email, something over the internet. I feel like a message, or maybe somebody's coming to visit you, so you're cleaning up and tidying up. I feel also like this is somebody that has been away from you for a long time. There's a coincidence that it's kind of getting 2 things. Someone that you have not come in contact for a long time, and they've been looking for you for a long time. And I also feel like it's like it was a needle in a haystack finding you. Very difficult to find you. But you have the chair filled. you have here, I feel like there's some, I want to say, I feel like some of you in this group too have lost somebody dear to you, and you may be grieving. So this is maybe why this person has come to you, and you're like trying to clean up, organize things. Maybe you have lost a dear one that you're dealing with right now, and I'm sorry for your loss if that's the truth. But there may be wills involved. I also feel here, you may be finding something cleaning up. Look at the things you have. You have ink pot and the fly. It seems to me like some of you may be dealing with maybe wills or legal things, or you're cleaning energy up. I feel like you may have found some paperwork that you're looking for, very important legal paperwork. And you know, this allows you, I feel like people around you, like, I want to say like fly on the wall. You're like a fly on the wall. I want to say you want to be the fly on the wall with these groups of people that are around you, coming into the energy in and around you. I feel like you do something for protection in and around yourself here with this ink pot to protect yourself from this vampiric energy that I feel coming in. I feel like, you know, I think everything's going to be fine and okay. It's just like you just have a little extra protection around you. So those of you who are dealing with this, I feel like your cup is full right now. However, you have some of those things to contend with. And it feels to me like, you know, I want to pull one more card here, because the other deck got an extra one. So I'm going to just pull one. Oh, there it is. It pulled itself. Horseshoe. Look at, whoops. I feel like you hear some gossip that brings you some very good luck and protects you. That's the closing energy from it. That's what I'm feeling, definitely. So someone may be hearing some information, or you may overhear some information that keeps you protected right now. And it protects you legally. So that's amazing, guys. I like to hear that. That's another good reading. But, you know, it seems a little controversial, but at the same time, it feels like you end up the lucky one and protected through all of it. And I feel like you guys see the energy correctly of what you need to see. Also, pile number 2. So we're going to go into pile number 3, and that's the road light. That is mainly dealing with love, I feel. And we're going to pull the cards out. We have vine, we have knot, we have kangaroo, wind chimes. This is very interesting. Staff, man, bell, shield. Look at, guys. I'm feeling something interesting here. Vine and knot together. I feel like some of you may be, you know, taking your relationship to a deeper commitment, if not marriage, or tying the knot, or getting engaged, or talking about it. I feel like this is a deep commitment. I feel like some of you, I don't want to be the bearer of bad news, but maybe it's good news, maybe it's bad news. I feel like some of you have your partner, or you are pregnant or wanting to be, and I feel like if you do want to be, this weekend is something is going to come about for some of you. So if you don't want that, have protection. And there's wind chimes here, so it's an announcement. Bells, guys. This means if you don't want it, there's somebody in and around you. If it's not you or your partner, then I feel like it's somebody else very close to you. Okay, so look at, you have man and staff. So there is something about here that is commanding energy. I feel like possibly the baby could be a boy also. But I feel like this man is announcing the energy. A man is saying, like, I feel like the man is under the vine and the knot. The man's proposing because of the situation. But it is, and it's an announcement. It's like a wedding. This feels so like such a serious, committed relationship. For some of you, and I feel like it's a protected divine union. You have the shield here as well. That's a very interesting read for some of you. If you are not committed, or, you know, whatever, but this seems to be going on in and around you. If it's not you, it is someone close to you that this is happening, that it means something to you, and it's going to affect your life. Okay? So we're going to have one more card here for the conclusion of this. And I have to drink that tea quickly because this went rather quickly, and I'm going to do an actual tea leaf reading out of the cup and see what energies we have for us. Okay, whoop. All right. I'm going to take this one here. This top one here. Peacock. look at, I feel like this, whoever is dealing with this, I feel like they're very proud that this is going on. You know, I don't feel like this is for a group that doesn't want the baby. I feel like you guys have a baby, there comes this committed relationship, and this energy is coming around you. If it's not you, there's a celebratory energy coming to you that you hear of this weekend, and you're doing a lot of celebrating. I feel like a lot of partying, a lot of like family and friends around, maybe going out, celebrating to a restaurant or a pub, some type of nature like that. And everybody's very proud of this. I feel like it's something that you guys have wanted for a long time. Maybe some of you have been trying to get pregnant, and it's like the announcement time. So congratulations if that's you. And I am going to now move this energy a little closer here. I'm going to get a little closer to you because I want you guys to see the teacup, but I have to drink it. All right. So, oh, I'm really close. Hi. All right. 1 second. I just pour some of this out. And then I have to drink some of it. Ooh. All right. So this is a very interesting reading because typically this would be for a week and there's only 2 days showing up. Look at that. Very interesting. So just give me a moment to gaze and then I'll show you, okay? You know what? I'm going to get my glasses. Sorry, guys. Typically I'm sitting up at my desk, but I wanted to move things to be a little closer to you, okay? Some drips. So some of you, I feel, may be adopting a cat. You may be looking at adopting a cat. It's a perfect match for you in your home. You may have been worried about this or thinking it's the wrong move, but I feel like it's a very good move for you and it brings a lot of joy in your home. I also feel that some of you maybe, this is a Thanksgiving weekend here. There's a turkey here, so maybe I feel like some of you may be celebrating possibly in the States or something of that nature, statewide. I feel like there's some family celebrations. I'm not exactly sure if it's the time that you were wanting, but it is when it's happening. I'm definitely seeing that. This is also, I'm feeling a peacock, what we got earlier, so this may be very, for those of you who picked a third reading, I feel like the third pile, this is a very important part for you as well, so pay attention to it. I'm seeing a horse there. Some of you may be moving. I feel like you may be moving far away. Those of you who are moving may be moving far away there. And I'm feeling like you're leaving some family behind, but you keep in touch. You travel back and forth often, I feel. Some of you also, I feel, with this, maybe be being deployed. I feel like some of you may be in the armed forces or the Air Forces or something of that nature. I feel like it is a divinely guided spike. There's an arrow here. It's divine towards the horse in the move. It is divinely guided that this is going to be happening for you. If it's not this weekend, it's going to be in the near future. I feel like that is written in the stars for you that you're supposed to, and everything's going to be fine. You're going to come back home. Everything's going to be just fine. Okay, I'm going to just turn this way a little bit. I feel like some of you may be breaking free. I feel there's a bird here, a dove. Like there's come to a peaceful resolution that I'm sensing. A peaceful resolution between couples that are separating. I'm sensing, or those of you who have been arguing a lot lately. I feel like that is coming to conclusion, and there will not be so much fighting. I also feel. Wow. Some of you may be going away near water. You may be going on a trip to a warm climate this weekend, starting this weekend, or in the near future. I feel like I feel there's a star up on the top there that I'm seeing, a 5-pointed star, pentagram, and I'm sensing that there is something very sacred and holy going on for a lot of you. Many of you may be having some sort of like gathering or something very important, very sacred that you will be very memorable for you. I feel like some of you are going to overindulge in alcohol, so you may want to stock up on some Gatorade or something like that. I don't know why that's coming to me, but that's what I'm sensing. Take care of yourself, guys. If you are overindulging and there's a lot of celebrating going on, that's fine, but I also feel like, take care of yourself too, okay, guys? You know? I feel like whoever is working, there's going to be an overabundance of finances coming to you, so it's worth the work. You'll be happy you did it at the end of the weekend, okay? And you're going to I feel like you get extra rest through the week because you did this. It's putting you ahead exactly where you needed to be. That's what I'm sensing. I feel like some of you will be adding a little bit, sort of, I want to say like feng shui to your home. You may be, I feel like cleansing. You may be organizing for the winter, like just getting ready, nesting a little bit. That's what I'm sensing. You may be getting rid of some old momentums, things that you no longer wish to use. I feel like you donate to a good cause. Like you may, instead of just like, putting it away or whatever, I feel like you actually do something with it, like give it to a women's shelter or that sort of thing. Well, guys, that's about what I'm seeing for this. And I'm just going to move over back to my chair. Thank you so much for joining me for a short little break from your week. I hope you've enjoyed this, and if you didn't catch me on the live hour, I will be going live on Sunday for some questions, and I do hope that you did like that pick a card reading. And if you have any questions about anything, you're more than welcome to message me and ask about anything that is regarding some direction within your life. All my information is in the description box, so thank you very much once again for joining me with this Char and Gab tea time, and we'll see you again. Thanks. Talk to you later. Bye for now.